What's going on, everyone? It's Steven Janisek and welcome to my channel. If you have not been to my channel before, please subscribe and like, comment the videos, and let me know what you think in the comments below. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing the brand new GoPro Hero 8 Black that came out this month, October 15th. So without further ado, we're going to get to it right after that intro. Okay, with my GoPro Hero 8 Black, I also ordered a new SD card, micro SD card that I know I would need because the smallest ones I have go only to 16 gigabyte, and you're going to need something with a little bit more memory, especially if you're shooting higher resolution videos, whether in 4K or if you're shooting longer videos. So you are going to need a bigger memory card. So I got the 64 gig. I figure that'd be enough for what I'll probably be doing, and if I need more, I'll get the 128 later. So okay. Let's see here. Okay, the kind I got was the SanDisk Extreme Micro SD 64 gig, and the speed is 160 megabyte read. Let's see here. So I got this one through Amazon, and I will put the link in the description below, so if you'd like to get that one. So this one again is good for 4K ultra high def video. It's perfect for the GoPro or drones. So yep, that is something I recommend as well. You get next is the GoPro itself, but you know what? I think I want to wait on this. Save the best for last. Another thing I got was an accessories kit. So this accessories kit I got on Amazon, and it was an accessories of a whole bunch of little things you can use to attach your GoPro, and you got a lot of things for 20 bucks, and that was actually a really great deal. One that it could not pass up. Okay, this says UV protection filter, so actually that's for one of my other cameras, my GH5 actually, so alright, so it looks like it comes in this nice little carrying case. And this carrying case has in it whole bunch of different accessories. With this one, I'm going to put the link in the description as well, so if you want that. Let's see here what all we have here. Looks like we got a mount that you can put on your car. And a whole bunch of little accessory add-ons that are for mounting your GoPro for different modules. Alright, looks like we got the okay, so this strap is for your wrist, or I guess you could even put it on your ankle. I'm not sure what this is to yet. More pieces to different modules that you can attach. So this is perfect. You can attach it somewhere and you mount your GoPro right on there. You can just attach it to sides of places, desks. Okay, another strap that can be used for, I guess, your wrist. Or you can put it around your bag. I'm sure there's more than one use for that. Strap. And that straps. Okay, you got a harness, so you can put it on yourself. So whether that puts on your front body, it could be a front camera, whether you're riding a bike, running, or whatever activities you might do that you want it on your body. Okay. Oh, helmet strap. So this can go right on your helmet and attach the GoPro, so you can bike or climb. Some stickies. I think those are stickies. Okay, a case to put probably the smaller pieces in. Oh, perfect. This says what all's in here. This is a floating handle grip, so if you're in the pool or water, this will float with your GoPro on there. Nice. So this is the mini tripod, and it is plasticky. Feels a little flimsy and frail, so I'd be careful that you're not throwing this around, and it should last you, but we'll find out. Yeah, we won't take this out yet. We'll wait to put this together. And this is the selfie stick. Perfect. Now I can use this for vlogging as well instead of using my bigger DSLR. I mean, this is pretty great. You get so many pieces to this for only 20 bucks in a nice carrying case. So let's see here. You have a bicycle handlebar, adjustable pivot arm, helmet extension. This is what this is. You got adhesive pads, strap buckle, pouch, helmet strap, different screw heads for your mounts, chest strap, head strap, wrist strap. And this is from Newer, so. And it looks like if you register, you can get a free 1-year warranty on this, so that's pretty good. I like to have a little thank you in here, so that's nice, and I will most likely register this just to get it warranty. Alright. Now, for what I've been really waiting for. Be careful when you have knives out, you don't want to hurt yourself or get yourself cut. Oof, there it is. The brand new GoPro Hero 8 Black. It takes 12 megapixel photos. It does 4K up to 60 frames per second. You can take it in water 33 feet. And you can do live streaming at 1080p. One of the new things I heard about this, and from the reviews and videos I've seen from GoPro, the new HyperSmooth 2.0 stabilization is supposed to be some of the best stabilization, almost as good if not better than the GH5 stabilization. So I'm really intrigued to try that out and excited. And I'd never owned a GoPro before until this. From all the other ones I've seen before in the specs and from borrowing some of my friends', I didn't quite see yet the need because it wasn't quite to where my other cameras were or what I felt like would be worth my while. So until I saw the specs on this and the videos that were being reviewed and promoted by GoPro, that's when I decided to take the leap. And for $400, you can't get a better deal than this, especially if it can really do all that it says it can. So again, it has 12 megapixels, 4K at 60 frames per second. You can do slow-mo at 240 frames per second in 1080. Slow-mo at 8 times slow-mo. HyperSmooth 2.0 time warp. 1080p live streaming, live burst mode, super photo plus HDR. Oh, it also shoots photos in RAW. And it also has GPS, also has an app that can go with this. Alright. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. I like the display case they put this in. How to take it out. One. Ooh, you get unlimited cloud storage of your GoPro footage. With GoPro Plus, damage camera replacement, no questions asked. Try it for free at gopro.com/free plus. Download on the App Store or get it on Google Play, the app. So I'm gonna have to do that for sure. I like the little directions here showing you where to put your card as well as the battery, and how to take photos. Little quick help guide. Looks like we got some GoPro stickers. And the GoPro manual. Okay, we got another mount in here. We got the charger and the battery, and this is supposed to be a new battery, different from their 7 and the previous GoPros. Okay, looks like from this box I have to release it off this mount. Alright, so you gotta squeeze the sides, make sure this is pulled up, and loosen this. There you go. So I'm probably gonna do a review on this as well once I've tested it out in the field. Now, at first glance, the GoPro Hero 8 remains, okay, it looks like it retains basically the same traditional body design. But however, with GoPro users who have had previous models, they'll notice a slight yet important tweak to this design. GoPro has actually added folding fingers to the body of the GoPro Hero 8 Black and the other new camera that they came out with, Max 360. And let me just take this off here and I'll show you that. And you'll see here what that means is the traditional GoPro mount is now built actually into the camera and mounts all accessories can actually attach directly to this camera itself. So you actually won't need a cage. And as you see, this just flips down flush into the body itself. Beforehand, you actually had to attach it. You had to actually attach the fingers or legs or to the folding mounts to the body of a cage. Now this is actually built into the camera body itself. Instead of having a separate cage with these, it's built right in, which is really nice. This is actually probably one of the most exciting innovations for GoPro cameras in some time, because the folding fingers are also replaceable, which means that you can replace them with your own mounts or balls directly to this camera. This actually makes the whole system far more versatile. And what's more, the GoPro Hero 8 Black is now actually lighter than the other previous models. Now, inside this GoPro Hero 8 Black is actually a 12 megapixel sensor that can record 4K footage at 60, 50, 30, 25, and 24 frames per second, as well as 4K at 30, 25, and 24 frames per second. And the slow motion fans will also appreciate that it's 2.7K at 120 frames and 100 frames per second capability. Now the Hero 8 Black can also record 2.7 and 16:9 at 60, 50, 30, and 25 and 24 frames per second, or 50, 30, 25, and 24 frames per second in 4:3 aspect ratio footage. Now you can also record super slow motion movies at 240 or 200 frames per second in 1080p, 960p, or 720p resolution. So this will actually allow users to produce 8 times slower motion movies. Another thing I've saw about this camera is that it also has HyperSmooth 2.0. So along with the expanded video capabilities, GoPro has integrated its HyperSmooth 2.0 stabilization technology into this Hero 8 Black. HyperSmooth, which debuted about a year ago on the Hero 7 Black. Now it's actually more advanced, it's supposed to be more advanced image stabilization technology than the previous version. So can't wait to try that out again. Now again, like with previous versions of GoPro's EIS, it actually aligns your frames to take off the bumps and wobbles that come from hand holding a camera. But with HyperSmooth, what it does differently is it actually analyzes the content of your footage and processes the frames matching the content. In the GoPro Hero 7, HyperSmooth is available in 1080 at 60 frames per second, and then it turns to standard stabilization at 120 frames per second. So there is no stabilization at 240 frames per second. So shooting in 4K, the Hero 7 Black offers HyperSmooth stabilization up to only 60 frames per second. But now with the 8, the HyperSmooth 2.0 GoPro has tweaked its algorithm to be enable to its EIS to expand availability in all resolutions on this camera and frame rates. So what's more, GoPro has actually added the ability for HyperSmooth to autocorrect your composition and level of your horizon. So there's a new boost function. GoPro has somewhat critically said HyperSmooth 2.0 has multiple levels of stabilization. Now, what we're speculating that this means is GoPro has actually expanded its axis of stabilization from 3 to 5 axes, so that it now includes you. So that way it now includes the yaw, the pitch, X and Y, as well as the roll. Now there's also Time Warp 2.0. GoPro has also revamped its Time Warp technology in the Hero 8 Black, debuting as well as the Hero 7 Black last year. Now the Time Warp is essentially a stabilized time-lapse mode that smooths out your motion to produce more fluid movements through time. You can adjust your speed and aspect ratio in Time Warp 2.0. Now GoPro has actually added a tap control speed ramping capability to this effect. Now this is pretty awesome because I do my speed ramping in post editing in my computer through Premiere, but to be able to kind of do it in-house if I need to be able to show a client or just to see how it looks is pretty neat. Now this Hero 8 also has a new digital lens. What that means is that the GoPro Hero 8 Black can now offer 4 different focal length ranges from which to shoot. So there's like the Super View, which is 16mm wide, which is 16 to 34mm. There's also linear, which is 19 to 39mm, and narrow, which is 27mm. Now, the reason why I hadn't gotten the other GoPros before was, even at its widest and even the latest version prior to this, the 7, yes, the footage looked good, but I could see around on the sides that it looked kind of fish-eyed or fishbowl. So I didn't really quite want to get that yet, but from the footage I've seen so far on this, in the examples, it's not fish-eyed or fishbowl. So that is actually really great, and I'm hoping it stays true to that. So we'll find out when I do some tests on this. Now, another thing with the GoPro 8 is the live burst mode. Live burst mode is actually another new feature to the Hero 8 Black. Live burst mode actually enables to capture 1.5 seconds of footage before and after you hit the shutter. So this allows you to choose your favorite shot from like 90 still images, or you can share a 3-second 4K video clip. Another time lapse is the night lapse video. GoPro has introduced a new night lapse video that shoots low light time lapse video in 4K, 2.7K, 1440p, or 1080p, promising epic detail. So we'll find out if that is true or not. Now, most all the GoPros, especially the new ones, are supposed to be all waterproof. Like previous ones, they are waterproof, but only down to about 10 meters or 33 feet. So most likely I will get a cage, a waterproof cage, but right now, at this moment, I probably won't yet. Another neat spec on this are it actually retains a lot of the same signature features that other GoPro users have loved about this, such as voice commands and a whole bunch of ever-widening ecosystem of accessories. And they're just going to keep making more, especially now that they have this mount attached to the body itself. So you will also find the same touchscreen capabilities built in the mounting and super photo and HDR modes, as well as raw shooting ability. So as a photographer myself, that is pretty exciting that they put raw abilities in this. So it allows you to, when you shoot in raw, it allows you to have more information to edit. GoPro Hero 8 Black also, supposedly they've improved the audio, which the audio was pretty good from the 7. So if they've improved on that some more, again, I'm gonna be pretty hyped about that. So now what they did with the audio supposedly was they've revamped the 3 microphones on the Hero 8 Black body. There's the front mic, and that actually is supposed to have wind optimization to reduce the noise, reduce that wind noise. But also the 3 other mics also have like some kind of high fidelity audio improvements. So if the audio gets a boost by using the new medium mod unit, but I think that's actually sold separately, so I'll find out on that. So other mods that GoPro actually launched with these are other accessories that other vloggers will like, such as a media mod. Media mod delivers like shotgun mic directional audio performance. There's also a display module, so you can actually see yourself And then there's the GoPro light, so you can have a light attached to this as well. So again, those are the specs that I know of so far. I haven't tested this out. Like I said, as you saw, I just opened this up. I can't wait to try this out. I'm going to do some tests and do another video on the GoPro Hero 8 Black, as well as using some of the accessories, and I'll let you know how that went. So anyways, I hope you like this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. If you'd like to see any other type of videos like this, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know below. And again, hope you have a great day and keep shooting.